Hey everyone, and welcome back to the TimeShot Server. I am at the age of Codewing builds right now, and I just wanted to do a little bit of planning for the next one. And I think the next one is going to be the monastery here. I did finish the market. Was that last? Yeah, I think that was last episode where I kind of just said I'm done, finished with it. Maybe I'll come back and do more details later, but I'm finished with it for now. And I think I want to do the monastery next. Now, there's two styles of monastery that I had in mind for this one, and they're both kind of wide. Well, one is wide and one is long, but I liked the wider one better. So I'm trying to think about which style I'd prefer doing. Either way, it's going to take up a lot of space, and I'm going to probably have to do some terraforming. There's going to be a small pathway that's maybe 5 blocks wide or something, 3 to 5, somewhere in there, that's going to be through here. But then the monastery itself is going to probably sit back here maybe. Might be a good spot to put it at, to start it at least. I don't want it too encroaching on this little square we have here, this little crossroads. So, and I'd kind of like to see my building here because I really like my barracks. So I don't want to crowd them too much together because I put a lot of details into these. So today I wanted to do a little bit of framing for that. Let's go like that. And at the same time, I have this little book you might have noticed. And the book is because I, 2.5 months ago, asked people for Q&A questions. And so instead of being a scumbag and not ever fulfilling them, I'm deciding to do them now and be a little bit less of a scumbag while I do this framing. So we'll go through the questions that people asked. I only asked them on Reddit. So yeah, I will just start answering them here. So the first one, this Q&A episode 129. There's only 10 questions total that I pulled from there. Codman asked, what is your favorite food and drink? Well, my favorite food is definitely mashed potatoes. So I got a lot of them the other day for Thanksgiving. And favorite drink, I don't know if I have a favorite drink. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think right here might be a corner. I'm trying to think if there's a favorite drink in mind. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think I have one. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Maybe about 21. Yeah, I think right here should be the other corner. So I'm going to have to do, I think I mentioned it, but I'm going to have to do some terraforming. So I'm going to have to take away a lot of this. And then I do 21 wide. Is that going to give me enough area to do the one that I like more? I don't know. I don't think so. Darn. Well, the other option is this could be the side of it, and then I make the front along here, and then the front would be around here, so it's sideways. Otherwise, this was always going to be the entrance, right around here. But the other option is I could put it over here and do the other style. You know what? I think I might do that. I think I'm going to try that. So I can make this wider. So it'll be, 21 is still good length this way. And then I'll have to go 24 or something this way to get the full effect of the monastery. So this will still be the corner. I'm going to have to try to bring this down in levels because it won't look right if it's a weird slanted building. And then let's just go, this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, wait, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 is there. 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, I think this will be the other corner as I'm standing in a tree. Yeah, I think that'll be good. And then I'm going to have to chop down. I'm going to have to do some terraforming. Get rid of a lot of these trees as I've been going here. But let's answer another question while we're doing that. Kaze Kishi, who's been a long-time viewer, asked, am I left, right, or ambidextrous? And then, are you into music very much? If so, what kind do you have? And do you have an absolute favorite song? So, I am a lefty, actually. I'm left-handed when I write for penmanship, but I do a lot of things with my right hand, and I can, in fact, even write with my right hand. It's not the greatest, but my penmanship, anyways, isn't very good. But yeah, I guess I'm kind of ambidextrous, but kind of not at the same time. I have the ability to do both if I need to, and like I always compare it to playing sports. In playing sports, I will hold or I'll throw a ball with my right hand. So, but my left hand. So here's the thing. I think my left hand is actually stronger. My left arm and left hand are stronger, but my right hand is more accurate. Or yes, it's more accurate at like throwing or just more skilled, I guess. In general, it's just kind of strange that it's kind of worked out that way. But I am kind of like ambidextrous. So, and do I have a favorite genre of music, or do I like music a lot? I do like music a lot. I listen to a lot of different music. I think my absolute favorite is probably classic rock, but I do listen to some more like EDM, electronic dance music. I do the Monster Cat podcast a lot when I'm driving to work and driving home. Or I like classic, like lately I've been into classic 90s music. So I will listen to the old school stuff, like from the 90s really, because that's what I kind of grew up with. And I kind of know all the songs from that, and I really enjoy it. I think it's because of that mostly, but man, I'm going to have to do some major terraforming here. This is probably the most terraforming I've had to do since I kind of started here at this base. Because this is crazy, like how far back this is. I didn't realize how far back it's going to go, but that's okay. I kind of like, I think I'm going to need more room for this build. I think this monastery is going to be kind of a larger build, even though I think to scale, like it's the same size as most of these other ones. It should be in the game, but I think it deserves to be a little bit larger. It's going to be a little bit prettier. So yeah, those are those two questions from Kazekishi. Let's go to number 3. Vanilla Donut is asking, what is your favorite state or country to visit? If you haven't visited anywhere, where would you like to visit? State or country that I like to visit. I can tell you the one country that I have visited that's far away from the U.S. was Australia. I went to Australia when I was 13. I think I've talked about this before too, but I went on a trip with a bunch of other students when I was 13 to Australia, and it was probably one of the coolest experiences. And I knew at the time it was going to probably be one of the coolest experiences of my life, and I would say to date it's probably my favorite place that I've gone to in the world. It was very, very, very much fun. It's really cool to be able to do that when I was so young. And I think it said like if I could go somewhere, where do I want to go? Do I need this dirt? That's what I'm thinking about. It's like, do I care about this dirt? I kind of do, because I don't like losing resources, but at the same time, I don't. Favorite place to visit, or where would I like to visit, is probably, well, I'm planning a trip to Europe next year. That's probably going to be in like Germany, Belgium, Czechoslovakia. There's a bunch of countries my wife and I are planning out to go to next year, actually. So I guess those are kind of the places I'd like to go to next. I think Europe is a very fascinating place. A lot of my heritage is from Europe. I have Polish and German blood, so I think I want to kind of go explore a little bit in that area. I mean, I'm a couple generations removed from even anybody in my family living there, but it's still pretty interesting to me to kind of go there and explore it. There's so much history. And yeah, I think that's kind of where I'd like to go next. Not that we don't have a lot of history in the U.S. It's just, it's different type of history. It's revolutionary versus castles and things that are very different ages, I guess. So yeah, those are those two questions. Thank you, Vanilla Donut. Number 4, Brendan Plays asks, how is you day? My day is fine today. I'm guessing he meant to say your. But it's going good so far. I just woke up about a couple hours ago. 3 hours ago, maybe. Just chilling. playing some Isaac and playing some other things. Binding of Isaac. Yeah, not too bad so far. Let's get rid of this. What else don't I need? That probably. I need some of this other stuff for later. So that's that question. Brandini plays. Mara asks, what is your favorite cat food? I don't know any cat foods because I'm actually not a real cat in real life. Like Meow Mix, I'm going to have to say, because that's the only cat food I know. Actually, I think I know there's some like Purina brands too. I think we feed our cat, I don't remember even what kind of food it is. I think my wife gets it from Costco. I have no idea what brand it is. So yeah, it's my favorite pet food. Let's keep going through. Some of these questions were really like kind of trolly, like Mara's question. This Cube 255 asks, when will we be seeing a sibling stream? This is actually my brother commenting, and he's asking when is he going to be invited to stream with me? And I don't have an answer. If he's watching this video, he's welcome to stream with me anytime. I don't really. I guess I haven't asked him specifically to say, hey, do you want to do a stream? But I don't know what he would want to stream, so I don't know. Maybe someday. I'm trying to think of what multiplayer games I could play with him. He doesn't play any Minecraft. Yeah, I think he's been playing Fallout and Binding of Isaac, which I can't really stream either of those games with him, so since they're single player. Yes, next question here. Yummy Mealworms asked goat or rabbit. I'm not sure what this is in reference to. If I would like to eat one or have one as like a pet. If a goat or rabbit. Well, the only memories of goats that I have are they just smell like really bad. So I'm going to have to pick rabbit because of that reason. They just like even like if you like goat cheese. Like, if you've had goat cheese, it's not bad. But once you've had goat cheese after, like, interacting with a goat, it's like the smell of the goat cheese is, like, taken from the goat. Like, it smells just like the goat does. And so it kind of grossed me out last time I had it. So, yeah, I'm going to have to pick rabbit because of that. Just because of that reason, mainly. I have negative feelings towards goats, I guess. And their eyes are demonic. Let's see. Dr. Mums asked, what is your profession? My profession used to be that I was a programmer, hence the name Code, because of like programming and coding. I used to do a lot of different programming. I did some .NET programming, and then I've done iOS and iPhone type of programming too for a company. You won't ever find my apps or anything like that out on the App Store, but I did create a few apps for a business that I work for. But now my job has changed. I actually moved to a different position within the same company, and I'm now doing system analyst type of work, which means like problem solving and trying to figure out different solutions to different problems and things like that in terms of the technical aspect. So yeah, that's what I do now. It might sound like a boring job, and to some people it might be boring, but it's really quite I think it's quite fulfilling. I like solving problems and helping make things easier and better and more efficient, and that's kind of how my brain works. So it was really a good fit for me to kind of transition out of being a programmer and into doing something like that. So yep, that's what I do now. And then the last question was from Dr. Mums, what is your profession? Thank you. James Smith asked, what is Poet like in real life? I can't really describe in words what he's like. He's a lot like who he is online. So it's just I don't know, maybe we hung out for a little bit with him and Wynn's kids, a couple of her kids, and with me and my wife. And I don't know, he's just the same type of person. He's not any different, really. I don't know why this is really a question, but he's the same. He's kind of wacky and fun. Maybe a little bit more calm. I don't. I hope he's not like listening to this, because that would be. It's kind of weird, like talking about your friend like that, and saying what they're like in real life. Let me take that. Oh, I can't. Dang it. Let's put these white ones in here. I have too much white wool. This might be good enough for leveling this out for now. I'm going to have to do a ton of terraforming. I don't want these like just solid walls against here. This one's probably going to have to be because of the tower up there. But like this, I'm going to have to terraform out and make it look a little bit smoother. And then the last question is from TM Broadcast. How long is your tail? Again, don't really have a real tail. So I'd say it's about 2 feet long, let's say. That sounds good. Sounds like a pretty good length for a tail. So that's the Q&A portion of this episode. I wanted to make sure I did it because I felt bad that I never answered those questions, and I was like, I don't know when I will. So I've answered them, and I think maybe it might make sense for me to do another Q&A soon. So if you have questions that you'd like me to answer, you'd have to ask, I will certainly answer them. If you leave them down in the comment below saying like whatever question it is, I'll answer it in an episode, in an upcoming episode, maybe in a couple episodes, so you'll have some time to do it. It won't be next episode or anything, but I will do it in a couple. So if you have questions, go ahead, feel free to ask them. Prefer not the trolley type of questions, but people can do whatever they want. I'm not going to regulate it or anything like that. I have too much stuff here. This is I'm getting a ton of resources from this. Just mining this out. Let's see if we can maybe finish off this layer, and then we'll move on to what my next piece I want to finish off this episode with. So let's just I got so much dirt. I don't want to throw it away though. I probably have so much dirt. It probably doesn't matter to throw it away. Dirt is an infinite thing, but it's like at times when you need it, it's so useful. Yeah, I have so much dirt. What do I do with it? All right, it's going in this chest because things. I don't want to lose that coal either. Let's ender pearl back over. Boop. Then we gotta go. We got things to do. We're gonna head back to spawnish area. Cobble I don't care about. See, I guess I shouldn't care about it, because it's just like cobble. It's like an infinite resource. But I don't build with cobble. I don't build with dirt either. I'm like having an internal debate right now about what things I should save and what things I should leave. Okay, so that'll kind of be the base of it, and it will be, the opening will be on the front here. So this will actually be the side facing kind of the town, which is okay, I think. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. But let's head back to spawn now, because I actually, somebody on the, I think it was Hintshade on the subreddit, actually said something about, hey, it'd be really cool if in the Crypt of Heroes, which I don't know if you guys have seen Poet or Fabe's video on it, but in the Crypt of Heroes to actually build some unique banners for each of the members, and if the community wanted to do some unique banners for the people who had left, that we would like put them in if you guys suggested them to us. There's a website called needcoolshoes.com, I think. Yeah, needcoolshoes.com, that you can actually build banners on. And then you can just build them in Minecraft Vanilla. After that, kind of get the design down, and then build them here. So, yeah, I thought that would be a kind of interesting thing to do. Happy Thanksgiving, Code, Anasia. She gave me some pumpkins. I wonder if she did this for Americans. Thanks, Anasia. Look at all these chicken, apple, potatoes. Oh, potatoes. Pumpkin pie and pumpkins. Pumpkins is like a Halloweenish thing. I guess they make sense for this too. Look at all those baked potatoes. I like mashed potatoes, please. Apples. Chicken. Chicken's not turkey. I guess it's the closest thing you can get to turkey. So thank you, Anasia, for the kind gesture on this Thanksgiving holiday time. I need to get rid of some of this stuff in my inventory. I don't need these bricks either. I should have left them out at the other place. There we go. That's a stack, though. Let's leave some dirt here. What are this? Oh, that's all the wood I chopped down. Let's put some wood back in there. This stuff's so disorganized now. And maybe we'll pick up these pumpkins. I don't have enough room, I don't think, in my inventory for all this stuff, but I need food, so I will take the edible items in the pumpkin pile. I'll save my dessert for last. So let's head over to the Hall of Heroes and kind of build these banners out that I had in mind. I designed, so as I was saying, there's a suggestion to build them for the people that have left. Is there a path over there? Yeah. There's a suggestion for people that that have left the server to build banners for them. So if you guys have ideas to build banners for anybody that's left the server and you think there's a cool design that we should try to use, let us know. Yeah, put it in the comments and say, hey, here's a cool design I came up with for so-and-so, and then we can do it. But my idea was to design one for TimeShot members that have left. What happened to the carpet here? The TimeShot members who have left that are just like a generic banner, or even like replacing some, maybe, well, to use a generic banner, I guess. Oh, look at Voltron's. His cool little F. It's like stylized like his too. It's pretty neat. Oh, B-Reese. It's like an axe. That's pretty cool. These people are better at designing banners than me. I just realized. So anyways, I think April tried to make an attempt at designing a banner that's like a generic TimeShot banner, and it wasn't that great. So I was like, you know what? I bet I can do something that might be interesting to look at. So I actually built one myself, or actually I built 3 different versions of them myself. So we'll work on those, and I'll set them up here. So let's do that. Is there a crafting table down here? Of course not. It's a good thing I always carry my supply. All right, so let me just get over here and look at these. Okay, the first one is starting out as a black banner. So we start with that. Then it's using some of this lime dye. Okay, and then the banner goes here, and then another lime dye, and then this goes here. Okay, so we got this so far. You might see something forming, maybe not. And then after that, the banner goes here, and then we got to use these ink sacks. Oh no, I don't have enough ink sacks. I just realized. And then the banner goes here. And the banner goes here. It's so nice to have like a tool like this to design them on, because it would just be insanely difficult to do it without it. The banner goes here. And this is the first one. So let's just, I could have taken one of these black ones. Boop. Put it up there. So that's the first one, what it looks like. You can kind of see the TimeShot, crosshairs, and hourglass right in the middle. Well, the crosshairs aren't present, but the hourglass is. And that's kind of what I wanted to do on all these designs. And then on the fringe, it has like some green, which I thought was kind of neat. Maybe I should have done yellow. I wonder if that would have looked better. Well, maybe I can make one with yellow. I don't have enough ink sacks. Okay, so that's the first one. Second one, oh, it starts with a white banner. So I got to do white banner. And then I think it's very similar. I don't have enough ink sacks for this. That is not good. Okay, and we'll get as far as we can with the ink sacks we currently have. Only 6 left. I forgot to go and get some more. I was going to get some more from the farm. Okay, now I need 6 more ink sacks and 12 more. I need 18 ink sacks. Man, I didn't plan this very well. What? There's a skeleton spawning in here. I need to get more lights in here if that's the case. No squid in there. I wonder, no, I don't have any at my spawn house. I think I checked there. I wonder if like April does. April has squid, I'm sure. Not in that chest. I don't want to have to run all the way out there, but maybe I will as I kind of go here looking for squid along the shoreline. Squid? No squid. Or ink, not squid. That'd be kind of a cool item. They should add squid. Is there any ink? 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 Why is there never any ink? There's none in the river, probably. Yeah, there never is. Okay, I guess we have to go out to the place, the Guardian Farm. So we'll head out that way and get some. Yeah, so I came up with these 3 different designs. Let's get some chicken. Let's eat our turkey dinner from Asia. So delicious. So I came up with these 3 designs, kind of just playing, really. Doing different things. Let's go through the end. Boop-a-doop. Let's head to our little entrance for it that Asia built. That Wynn blamed me for. That I was doing something wrong. It wasn't me. I know that Poet and Anasia have been using the farm a lot, so I'm glad it's getting some use. I haven't actually done it too much. What? Ink sacks? Where are all the ink sacks? Wait a minute. Are people stealing my ink sacks? I mean, I guess it's all community farm, but... Okay, there's a bunch. I will take... Huh. Oh, there was stuff in that hopper. Oh yeah, there's fish in this one. And that. Interesting. So the hoppers are getting a little bit clogged. Whatever. Alright, let's head back there. Eat our chicken. I had so much food on Thanksgiving, it was ridiculous. Well, I can talk a little bit about my Thanksgiving festivities too. So usually it's usually at my parents' house, and it was again this year. They usually host, and then they invite all their children back home who live far away, and they also invite usually grandparents and aunts and uncles and all that stuff. So we usually have a pretty large Thanksgiving. It's usually never like just the immediate family. I don't remember the last time, if we've ever done that in my lifetime. So yeah, it's usually a big party basically for everybody. So we did that on Thursday, and yeah, it was 22 people I think total. So it was all my brothers and sisters except my oldest brother wasn't there, and their spouses, and then grandparents and aunts and uncles and a couple cousins, and who else was there? Oh yeah, my in-laws were there. That were invited to, which is really great too, because then it's not so difficult to have to choose one Thanksgiving to go to or another. So yeah, we had a really nice time. It's always a relaxing time and just kind of hanging out and having fun. So yeah, it was a nice Thanksgiving for us. All right, you might already see like what this one's gonna look like. I need to do this one up because apparently it does a different design. And that's it for this one. Okay. So we got that one with the hourglass, and then we got that one with the hourglass, which is a little bit more on the edges, on the border, like it's a white, or it has a border to it, but it's also white. I thought that one looked kind of cool too. And then the last one is starting out as white as well. I need some sticks. So white, boop. And it does 3 yellows across the middle, a stripe. And then it has a lime dye. And then we go the little arrow-shaped arrowhead things on both sides. So the maximum amount of steps you can do for a banner, too, if you don't know, is 6. So if it exceeds 6 steps, you actually can't craft it in vanilla. I don't know why they made that restriction, but they did. So you can only do up to 6. So you're pretty limited with what types of shapes and designs you can do, in fact. So this is the last one I kind of came up with. Let's just hang it right here because I can get all 3 in a row. There we go. And there's the last one. It doesn't have quite the same like circle shape around it, but it incorporates the yellow, what color yellow thing that we always do and say. I wonder if I could have incorporated it. Like this one. Oh no, it is 6 steps for this one. I was like, is it only 5? So I'd like you guys to vote on which one you like the most of these 3. So this one will be number 1. This one will be number 2. And this will be number 3. So if you have a vote for which one you like the most that you think we should use, just say it in the comments, and then I can replace like all of them down here with those. Or if you like all 3 and you think we should just kind of mix it up and do all 3 different styles, you know what? I might just do that if you guys think that's a good idea. So let me know down in the comments. And also don't forget to leave a question down in the comment that you'd like me to answer in the future. I'll do this one on YouTube so everybody who's watching can participate as well. The other one I just did on Reddit, and only a certain subset of viewers, I think, are following me on Twitter and then go to the Reddit too. So that's why, yeah, we didn't have as many questions. But I think this episode is going to end here. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.